Hello friends, I'm back again. Made a lot of videos, some that were not good enough to release because and it didn't fit in the chronicle order. Today I am just going to talk about some of my development. I'm going to talk about, of course, Pinhawk, one length irons, and the new shaft. And some other stuff. There's also going to be one very critical point, but that has to do with the one length. So, staying on topic, first of all, the one length. Let me see how it goes. You might have seen in a line remark that when I tried my one length that were sent to me, uh, it was a disaster. I really panicked even a little bit, and I panicked. Why? Because I was on a good way, I think, and I just love the game. So when something precious is then going to be my precious, is going to be touched in a way that feels negative, it's of course not the best experience that you can have. So a little bit in panic, I called Tessie Golf, link below here, where, somewhere. I was like, I can't play with this, and I had the metal shaft in it. So the first thing they said, like, don't worry, and this is what you want to hear when you buy specifically online with a shop where you don't test out. They said to me like, Eric, don't worry, we want to make the clubs that are the best for you. Thank you, Tessie Golf. That really was what I needed to hear. So I sent the clubs back. I got them refitted with a different shaft, and the shaft is, let me see, for the technical guys on us, a Tour Track 75 stiff SK Viber. I've got no idea, but they came to this shaft. I showed them a video of my, for example, my Cobra one length test that I did, so they could really see it. Like it's like, oh, okay, okay. Because my problem with the initial set that I received, it looked beautiful, but I could not feel the club head. So I could not really, feel when I was really swinging it. I just had, one evenly weighted club, and that wasn't for me. That it might work for different for other people. For me, it was terrible. So I got them reshafted. They first sent me a test club where I could really play around with it, and then I could really say like, oh my God, thank you very much, because this was again a little bit on the path that I thought I was going to, and which means from handicap 54 down to wherever my limit will be. My limit is maybe, well, I'm not there yet. I think I can drop quicker. I got my card in April, May. I did my first round. I think it was May. I think it was May. And totally excited and those kind of things. So really great. I have now done 14 qualifying rounds, and I am now 31.4. I'm not sure if that's very quick or if that's pretty slow. I'm not sure. I feel that it is pretty quick because I got some big jumps in there. I was very happy with it. One big thanks is, of course, due to the clubs. And, I've got my two favorite clubs here, the 4-iron and the lob wedge. Just, why do I have them here? Because then I can show them to you again, being used. But after 14 qualifying rounds, I'm now to handicap what was it, 31.4. I went down a few times. Of course, then you've got the excitement of, oh my God, can I make that new handicap? Because each time it's like, okay, then I get less strokes um, to mess up. And but you know, it's still gradually going down. And tomorrow I will be playing with my mate, Mr. Iron Metal himself. So we'll see if I can make my new handicap. Nevertheless, thanks to, I think, the one length clubs, it is going as quick as I think that it goes. Because now I'm going to be pretty critical on something that is happening, so as far as I can see, almost everywhere. Golf pros, when they have these introductory days where they can, yeah, metal in the background. Can you hear it? They give their group, who are mostly, you know, unfamiliar with golf, or maybe have tried it once and want to have a day where they can learn a little bit more, or if they've got a 2 day where they're trying to get their handicap. They do that here in the Netherlands, which is really great. I had also those kind of 2 days. It's great, but what kind of clubs do they give these people as they mostly do not have their own clubs? They give them incremental length irons. Why? Why would you want to give a beginner a set of clubs where there's not only one swing to think about, or one placement to think about, and one grip to think about? No, there are multiple. Lengths different, swing path different. Why? Why give beginners specifically, and the discussion on better players using one length, that's a totally different discussion. But I'm a beginner. I still feel I'm a beginner. Why would incremental length irons be better? One shocking thing, it is not. One strike, one stroke, one move is always easier. So a shout out to all the, well, shout out, it's more like, dear golf pros, I think you're doing a great job because you really want to get people playing. But if you've got the chance and you come at the point where you need to invest in the clubs that you want to use for all those people, I can imagine then once in a while they swap these out, or they're being sold or whatever. Buy the next time easier clubs, and with easier I mean, of course, forgiving. I've got also forgiving clubs, it works fine, but who cares? And but by one length, it will give your people who are going to try it out quicker a result over through all the clubs, because you only have to concentrate on that one swing instead of multiple swings, because it's already hard enough to get that one swing under control. So that being said, I hope I can be an influencer on that. Although, you know, the channel is small and so etc. But I want to get it out there. You know, one length is the way to go. I have met a different guy from the States who tried it, and I want to say to him, like, please keep on trying the one length, because it will get you down sooner. I'm convinced about it. So Adam, you know who you are. Furthermore, I will, on the club side, I will be getting also one extra club, because when I sent back the testing club, the 7-iron, I said, like, why did you send it back? It's like, of course, it was a borrow, so of course I sent it back. So they have refitted it with a gap wedge and the grip that I wanted. So then I have a 4, 6, 8 pitching wedge, gap wedge, sand wedge, and a lob wedge. And so Tessie Golf, I really like working with you. Again, your statement was the best thing I could hear. We'll get also some more footage out. I hope that you like this short video with a big shout out to Pinhawk One Length and Pinhawk, because they are way more affordable, and for a beginner that is also a thing to consider, you know. Do not spend huge amount of money if you're not sure in 1 or 2 years if you really love the game like I fell in love with the game. Speaking about love, love out and stay metal.